माँ भगवती विद्याधिष्ठात्री बद्ध सबको ज्ञान दो, बुद्धि दो, विद्या दो, सबको उन्नति करो। जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ। सरस्वती नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाली नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्यास्थान एव च। ओम दौ शांतिराव शांति, अंतरिक्षं शांति, औषधय वनस्पतयः शांति, विश्वे देवा शांति, सामा शांति। जत्रदं पावं तत्रैव परिशुद्ध शांतिरस्तु, स्वंचस्तु स्वाहा। ओम शांति शांति ओम। आज का बसंत पंचमी को श्री पंचमी बोलते हैं। श्री मतलब महालक्ष्मी का एक नाम है श्री, तो श्री पंचमी। तो आज का दिन लक्ष्मी जी का भी पूजन होता है। तो भगवती दुर्गा सरस्वती लक्ष्मी तीन को लेके हम लोग चलते हैं। सप्तशती में 3 अध्याय है। 3 अध्याय में दुर्गा, महालक्ष्मी, महासरस्वती, ये 3 अध्याय होता है। तो बसंत ऋतु का आज शुरू है, फिर चलते रहेगा। फागुन महीना, नेचर जो प्रकृति वो खुश है, उसमें भरा हुआ है, प्रकृति खिल रहा है और हम लोग का भी मन में थोड़ा खुश होता है, इसीलिए कि शीत चले गए, बसंत ऋतु का हवा चल रहा है, बहुत अच्छा है। आप लोग खुश रहिए, आनंद रहिए। जय माता की,
जय माता की, जय माता की, जय माता की।
प्रणाम प्रणाम गुरु
जय
जी।
मां, जय मां।
जय जय हो, जय।
प्रणाम गुरु जी।
Thank you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep yourselves on mute unless there is something important. You can post it on the chat box. Here are the rules. Somebody can type it as I speak? I would be grateful to you. Can we have Anil Gatani ji or Neetu or Ruchi ji?
I'll type, sir. You want me to type in the chat, sir, or
Type who's speaking?
Neetu, sir?
Neetu ji, you can type it first in your PowerPoint and then post it in the chat box so that we can have the rules regularly posted. Then you
Sure,
can
sir.
share it with everybody. All right.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Sorry, many people are joining after the Pandit ji has given Sankalp. Okay, no problem. First and foremost, remove your BPHS, physical copy, manual copy, and if somebody has, we will be following the English version. Okay, we have some students from abroad. So after the first chapter recitation, they would be reciting one chapter. I want everybody to come forward and tell Yuvank and Ruchiji that they are ready to recite. Now, first and foremost, we'll do a small prayer. Okay. And I would be also giving a Saraswati prayer, but there are ifs and buts with it. Okay. But first and foremost, let us pray to Lord Ganpati. Panditji said that it is Lakshmi thing today, Lakshmi Jayanti kind of prayer. So the prayer I do is of Bal Ganpati, the kid, Ganpati as a kid. Okay. And this is mixed with Lakshmi prayer. Okay. So it is very, very important. I'll recite it slowly. You just need to imagine Ganpati in small form. If you can visualize, this Ganpati is a special Ganpati of having moon, like Lord Shiva has moon. Okay. Please keep on adding people, co-hosts. Okay. So this has moon on his head. Okay, that is one thing. And Nitesh kindly make me host. Ruchi send message to Nitesh to make host. And he has all right. And make Ruchi and Yuvank and the other team members co-host so they can keep on adding people and you're free to attend calls. And he has the Janavu, the holy thread, okay, of a small snake, like Lord Shiva has it on the head. Okay. So this Totra is called Bal Chandra Ganpati. And by God's grace, you can say his blessings are there on us. And here in the stotra it is said,
So you are host
Lakshmi,
person.
thank you. Lakshmi
Make me co-host, sir.
moves around him. Why am I explaining all this? So that many of you who do not understand Sanskrit will get it. Now it is very important. Some of you are higher sadhaks. So it is very important, if any of you get a current in your backbone, in your kundalini, or you start going in a trance, during this prayer, or when I give you the Saraswati prayer, you need to let me know so that I can do something special with it. I will be doing it when I go for the Saraswati mantra. Just 1 second. You have your phones on, put it on silent. Please take 3 deep breaths and imagine prana flowing inside, white prana. Om Gam Namo Vignarajaya Sarosokya Pradayane Dushtaishta Vinashaya Paraya Paramatmane Rambodaram Mahaviryam Nagyagyo Pashobitam Ardachandra Dharandevam Vignavi Vinashanam Om Ram Hring Hum Hring Hum Ram Hirambaya Namo Nama Sarva Siddhi Pradastami Siddhi Buddhi Pradobhava Chintitartha Pradastami Sadam Modakam Priya Sindhudaruna Vastresha Pujito Vardayaka Idam Ganpati Stotraya Pate Bhaktiman Nara Tasya Dehancha Gehancha Swam Lakshmi Namunchati Om Gam Medadar Kirtidar Shokari Durbhagyanashanam Prativadi Mukha Stambharishta Chitta Prasadana. This stotra destroys Durbhagya, bad fortune, bad calamities. And those who are angry with you for the wrong reasons, they turn towards you by realizing the truth. The smoke is removed from their minds. I'll now recite it a bit faster and maybe a bit slow. Om Gamo Vidnarajaya Saraswati Pradayane Dushkashta Vinashaya Paraya Paramatma Lambadhara Mahaviryam Nagyagya Pashopitam Marti Chandan Dharandevam Vinashaya Om Ram Hrim Hrum Hrim Hrum Ram Hirambhaya Namo Namah Sarva Siddhi Pradastami Siddhi Buddhi Pradobhava Chintitartha Pradastami Sadam Modakam Priya Sindhudaruna Vastreshta Pujito Vardayaka Idam Ganpati Stotraya Patet Bhakti Manna Tasya Dehancha Gehancha Swam Lakshmi Namunchati Om Bhamneda Bhakti Shokari Durbhagyanashanam Prativadi Stambharishta Chitta Prasadana. Om Gam Namo Vignarajaya Saraswati Pradayane Dushtaishta Vinashaya Paraya Paramatmane Lambodaram Mahavidyam Nagyagya Pashobitam Ardachandan Dharandevam Vinashanam Om Ram Hrim Hrum Hrim Hrum Ram Hirambhaya Namo Namah Sarva Siddhi Pradastam Siddhi Buddhi Pradam Chintitartha Pradastam Sadam Modakam Priya Sindhudarna Shripujita Vardayaka Idam Ganpati Stotraya Patet Bhaktiman Tasya Dehancha Gehancha Swam Lakshmi Namunchati Milada Kirtidaju Ganashanam Pratilaju Asam Stincham Tatvaswati. The stotra itself contains one word, and the master key to it is bhakti. Most mantras, most stotras, maximum mantras, and many stotras, not all, they kind of force the deity to help you. I was recently speaking to the head of Jyotish department. Please keep on adding people, they are in the waiting. of Guru Vayur. I hope everybody knows Guru Vayur is the Vaikunta, Bhumi Loka Vaikunta. That means God resides over there. Who is the deity of Guru Vayur? Anybody?
Mahavishnu, sir.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the head of Jyotish department, one Mr. Panikar, he also Ashtamangala Prashna. Please keep yourselves on mute, everybody.
Sorry.
So, he also does Ashtamangala Prashna. Ashtamangala means divine Prashna, where the deity is called. Still, I find people on unmute condition. I don't understand. It is so difficult to understand such simple English. So they call the deity. It goes for 2-3 days. The prashna, one prashna goes for 2-3 days. Over there, the gods are called. Smaller version of it is, you can call it Tambula Prashna, the beetle leaf. Those who attended the Guru Purnima lectures have seen. So they have to be very, very pure. They have to be pure. They have to invite the gods. After the prashna is over, they have to tell the gods, do namaskaram, tell them thank you and go. So he told me one thing. He saw any kind of tantric puja, any kind of mantra where you're forcing the god to give you something will have a negative effect. I know many people will not like this, and that is the reason I quoted him. His surname is Mr. Panikar. I had to travel several hours to meet him. So Bhakti Marg, as Narad Rishi says, is the key in Kali Yuga. So I spent thousands of rupees meeting him. Thanks to Debargo, I could meet him. But I will not give any opinion on what I did, Prashna or whatever. But this is the key I learned from him. From every event, you have to learn the key. So this was what I got, what I always believed in. You can't force somebody to love you. You can only say, I love you to God. So, if your soul has the power, then you can say to God, I love you. And the secret of Mantra Shastra, which I learned from Hanuman Das ji in 2008, he gave me Diksha of Hanuman Chalisa. He asked me, do you have Diksha of Hanuman Chalisa? I said, no. I said, Hanuman Chalisa is a Siddha Stotra. He said, who told you? I said, everybody in India knows it. So he said, no. Of course, I know his story. He spent whole life in jungle. He was 75 at that time, and I have never met a yogi like him. The toughest spiritual questions he could answer, including on incest. If you ask these questions to today's gurus and sadgurus, they will throw you out of the sessions. Extremely tough questions. Extremely tough on sexuality. And every time he spoke, his eyes would glow. I think that was some magic. His eyes would glow. So when I told him I have very tough questions, he went into a meditative state. So he gave me the secret. He said the secret of Hanuman Chalisa is not to recite it faster. Is to recite it very slowly, imagining as if Hanuman is in front of you or you sitting on his lap and you're loving him. All the mantras that we do does not speak about the emotion called love, the biggest emotion, which is love. Even in Udupi, we spoke of Guru Vayu. Even in Udupi, God had to turn around for a Shudra. I hope you all know the story of it. Because he saw love over there. The other places he saw rituals. In front of him, he only saw rituals. But behind he saw love. So he turned around. And if you have not visited Udupi, I'm not a great Krishna Bhakt. For me, there is nobody beyond Ram. Although they both are the same. So if you visit Udupi, you will immediately go into a trance. I was very lucky. I got the absolute front row. Absolute front row. And I did not have to use any influence to get there. So please tell me, did anybody, you can raise your hands, did anybody feel something in the spine? Ruchi, Neeru, okay, only two people. Jedi, Rajat,
So I just swayed.
Indrajit, Raghav, Devargo, Raghav, Archana Mohan, Neetu. Proud of you, Sangeet Archana, Simran Bhargav.
So not in his spine, but had bumps in the stomach.
Yes, sir, same head only.
Check, no problem. Preeti, right. Now tell me who's still feeling the energy here? Here. Lower your hands and raise your hands again. Lower the Zoom
I still do,
session.
sir.
Zoom session.
I still do, sir. In the nape of my neck.
So sometimes the trance is so bad, you get spondylitis. So you have to use these pins like I am doing.
Yes, sir.
My ear, you see. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to share you now. We have to pray to Lord Brahma. I've given you the crux of my life. Absolute crux of my life. I hope you all realize and appreciate. This is the secret. In my sessions, all the rascals who are present from my classes, Yuvang, okay, I tell them, when I give a technique, you have to say, I love you. You know, when I read certain shlokas of Parashar Rishi, and when you get the crux, we are going to devote our life now to Parashar. So when you get the crux, you got to tell the shloka and you got to tell the Rishi, my God, Parashar Rishi, tu hai kya yaar? Who are you? I love you, yaar. Show me one person in social media, the gurus and this, who can feel that. You will feel it. You will feel it if you follow my path. The path that has been the toughest path of my life and destroyed my life. When God tells you to do the parikrama of the temple, it is not because you have to take pain in your leg. And if you do South Indian temples parikrama, they have nice rock, mountain rock stones, you know. What lag jate pair ka. And especially there are certain Shiva temples in South. They are so huge, it's 1.5 or 2 kilometer parikrama. There's one particular temple in. I've been very fortunate. It's not because you should get pain. It's not to see that. Yes, definitely to see your penance. Why does God want you to remove sandals and you go inside? He doesn't care if you're dirty and all that. Does it matter to him? Is our God so low that he can't handle the dirt in your feet? Or is he trying to tell you, no, you first become pure, otherwise I will get afflicted? God doesn't care. God wants to wash your feet with love. So he's asking you to remove your shoes so that he can see your feet and wash it with love. Are you all understanding what I'm saying? I know some of you might not like this in a Jyotish session. But I appreciate this thought. Appreciate this thought. So you need to tell Parashar Rishi, I love you. Why? This same Parashar Rishi is feeding your families. I said this in Kapil Raj show in 2015. How many astrologers get up in the morning and say with full love, Parashar Rishi, I love you, yaar. You're the greatest. Do we do that? No, we can't. Yeah, but if it is Katrina Kaif next to us in our bed, first thing in the morning we'll say, man, I love you. Wow. Or Tom Cruise, man, you're great. That love, वो ना दिल से connection होना चाहिए, 1-to-1. Prediction, any idiot can do. Any idiot can do. So you need to understand that we need to pray to Parashar Rishi today. You only have two choices in life. Either you marry the girl you love, or you marry the girl who's giving you great property and fame, etc., or money. Both simple alike. Parashar Rishi or any Rishi tells you, do you love Jyotish for the sake of Jyotish, or do you want to learn Jyotish so that you can become famous and earn money? With my way, there is no guarantee of fame and money. But with my way of Jyotish, there is definitely guarantee of knowledge, and that to that kind of knowledge, मां कसम 100 साल ज्योतिष कर लो, लेकिन मैं अगर जिधर खड़ा रहेगा ना, उधर से ज्योतिष चालू हो. You can say that with guarantee. 100 years नहीं, 10,000 years of Jyotish. But I love you, Rishi Jyotish. Where you stand, Jyotish will start from there. And I say that with guarantee. That is the way. And I think at least some of you have seen that I have proven that 10,000 times. Am I right or wrong, guys? Some of you have seen that.
Yes, sir.
You got to feel that astrology. You got to tell Parashar Rishi, I'm not interested in learning in predictions. I'm interested in the real cause of astrology, which is the progress of the soul from one step to the next step, from one floor to the next floor. Are you getting it? Everybody? You may not become popular, but trust me, even if you get 10 clients in the world, those 10 clients na, आपको दुआ करेंगे. They'll give you blessings from your heart, from their heart. I'll give you a very small example. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry, that was office. Silence, everybody. Abhishek, everybody. Can I request office and co-host, everybody, to remove people with fake names, to remove people with whose cameras are not? Can you hear me, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can.
Sir, can
Please do it right now. Right now, there is no excuse for anybody. So you need to get to the soul. We will deal with the first chapter. The purity in astrology is more important than. Please understand, when you see the charts of people, if you are not pure, you will catch the impurity. And sometimes, in spite of being very pure, You need to have protection because you're dealing with spirits. If you read Prashna Marg, you will realize Prashna Marg is an old book which is a compilation of 6th century books like Prashna Anushthan Paddhati, okay, Krishniyam, okay, etc. and all that. So when you read these books, you realize you're actually dealing with spirits, black magic, etc., etc. And most important, you're dealing with curses. Most people have not read chapter 83 of BPHS. I have a question to ask you, everybody. Which chapter of BPHS gives in 2, 3 books it is there? In one book, the shloka is there, but the translation is not there. Gives meat as a remedy. Meat. Anybody knows it? Nobody knows it. You know, when I. Huh. Yes. So,
in Grah Shanti Adhyaya.
huh. So this, when I revealed it few months back, everybody was stunned. Best of scholars are stunned. People who are professional astrologers from 1991, stunned. People have been teaching Jyotish for 30 years. Teaching. The word used was masam. Masam. Are you all understanding, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The reason I'm telling you, people who are gurus, people who are professionals, please keep yourself on mute once you open your mic. After that, if you're not speaking, please keep yourself on mute. People who are gurus have not read BPHS completely. So what are we going to do today? As many hours as we can. We're going to invite one by one. You keep your BPHS ready. We're going to be following Ranjan publication, Santanam version. If you don't have it, okay, open any version. There will be some variations in chapters. Don't worry about it. For example, the houses chapter in one book is chapter 11. It will be in another book, it will be in chapter 12. So don't argue and disturb the class here. We are not going to discuss the shlokas. What are we going to do? We are just going to do a light ironing of the shirt. Understanding BPHS will take a long. First, we're going to only understand what is the gamut, what is the scope of the subject. Are you all understanding? Scope of the subject. What happens? The first thing you do is you will join some classes, spend 80,000 in beginner's course, 40,000 in beginner's course. And then you will realize that the guru himself has not read BPHS. BPHS is your Gita. That is the first thing. Second, what you're going to do is every day, say, let's assume we do 5 hours today, 12 hours today. Okay, we're going to have lunch break, this break, that break. For heaven's sake, don't walk, don't sleep, and do this. You can't do it, you join back. Ideally, I will say not to. You have to give appropriate breaks. Take this as a very sacred thing. I have a question to ask you. Everybody. Cameras on, everybody, and don't put cameras on and disappear. Don't put it on blur and disappear. If you don't have respect for the subject, you can very well roam in the garden. You'll find nice girlfriends, boyfriends over there. If Donald Trump, if Shah Rukh Khan, if Narendra Modi, or who's the latest these days, Nayan Tara, okay? If they are sitting in front of you for 12 hours, what will you do? Will you go away? No, no. Yes or no, guys? Even if you want to go to the washroom, you'll say, no, Narendra Modi is in front of me. Donald Trump is in front of me. Shah Rukh Khan is in front. Amitabh Bachchan is in front of me. Are you getting it? Everybody? Treat your Rishi. Imagine, what did I say at 11:10? I said 20 minutes meditate. Breathe in, imagine Parashar Rishi. He's sitting right in front of you and you are reading mentally this chapter to him. When you are reading to him, imagine you have written a book which is the master key of Jyotish. And if somebody is reading that back to you, won't you tell him, concentrate on shloka number 6 when I'm saying sun is the cause of creation. You'll give these hints, right, to the person? Are you all understanding, yes or no? Ashish Anand, Madhu, Savitriji,
Yes, sir.
Sharita, Ashutosh. You have to imagine is in front of. So let us quickly pray to Lord Brahma, please. Invite Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lord Mahesh. Mahalakshmi, Mahakali, Mahasaraswati, Saptarishis, and all the rishis, and especially Sri Parashar Rishi. Om Parashara. Please, Datta Guru, the Guru of all Gurus, please bless us. Om Shri Gurudev Datta. Om. We bow to all the Gurus of this life and previous lives. And forgive us for the sins and the Guru Droh that we have done. Please understand, Guru Droh also means using the Vidya for the wrong means of fame and money. Fame and money comes. In the Balchandra Stotra, I said, you pray to Lord Ganpati, money will come because Lakshmi rotates around it. That is what the Stotra says. Same is here. Fame and money will come. You can't run behind fame and money. I invite gurus in my life so that I learn the real meaning of astrology. Not for the sake of predictions, but to raise my spiritual journey, to help those in their spiritual journey, to identify people spending karma and guide them to pay their debts. Because only after the debts and blockages are removed can they raise their vibrations and move to a higher level. Sri Rama Rama. I thank each and every present here today. We take Sankalpa to finish reading Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra as it is available to us today in the language that is comfortable to us. By doing group reading, we multiply the effect 1,000 times. As we multiply with satsang, as we multiply the power of any mantra when done in group. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do this as long as we want today, as we can today, with ample breaks. And every day from 8 o'clock in the evening, we'll do it. All other classes of Saptarishis will be put on hold unless it is said. I thank each and everybody and welcome them to Saptarishis Reading Club. Every 3 months, we'll take one classic and we'll finish at least 4 classics in a year. Something that people who are even professional astrologers, they have not read even one classic completely in their whole life. We will learn the Shastra the way Shastra is taught. Thank you. Please understand, in the olden days, and even now in South, in Kerala, you're first made to by heart 15 classics. One of my teachers, Paresh Desai, his father, Ravindra Desai, was the #1 astrologer in Bombay. In his Gurukul system, 4 classics he was made to by heart. And then the teacher started teaching about planets, houses. So when planets, houses are taught, he'll say, refer to Brihad Jatak, chapter 4, shloka number so and so. That is the only way. Yuvank, Ruchi, you're not doing your job. Has everybody opened their
Sir,
Brihad Shastra? So now something you want to get, jinka cameras off, they can have a good vacation, please. I'm now going to put something in the chat box.
Sir, I don't have the book.
Yuvank, then we will be sharing the book here.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir, we have a book in our saptarishishshop.com. I have shared the link that they can buy it from our website also.
Nitesh, you're always.
We
I
are
appreciate your business sense, but they need a book right now.
no, sir. We'll dispatch it by tomorrow morning, sir. They'll get in next session.
Okay. Give 15-20% discount to anybody who buys now.
Sure.
Because in India, people don't move if there is no discount. Unfortunately, we don't want discount in blessings from God. Something I've shared to everybody. Systematically take your time. We're going to do that now for the next 5 minutes. I was told not to share this. Please understand, for my Vidya, I don't do any puja part. I know all astrologers, they do it and they gain a lot of Vidya. I have a simple philosophy in life. I can't do mantra jap, black magic, or I can't force a woman to love or a man to love me. I can't marry someone by doing kala jadoo, black magic, or doing mantra. Same, my fundamental goes with God. You can't force God to love you or to give you Vidya. Everybody in India does that. That is their problem in life. Most astrologers visit Shamshan and they get predictive ability. K. Rao also told me about how many people have asked him, especially one particular person. I don't get into all black magic shit. Sorry to use that. I always believe when you go to a fight, you don't go with a nuclear weapon. Fight is always a fish fight. बाजू में ताकत है तो जाके लड़ो. Don't go with a gun. Okay. But of course, I understand, especially people like you are, younger generation, they want everything fast food and all that. This is a mantra. This is only one side effect that I've given you the mantra. It's in your chat box. If you use the vidya that you get out of it for fame and money, you'll be destroyed. Has everybody understood what I said? This mantra is pure love. Everybody with me? So if you're taking this mantra to use it as a whore. My master used to call, my master used to say something about professional astrologers, especially of the kind who do for fame and money. Fame and money comes to you. You can't run behind it. So,
Sir, can I share one thing? Sorry, sir, to disturb you in between. Sunil, sir. Sir, today is Basant Panchami, and I don't know it was a divine intervention or what. Like when I sat for my puja today, this mantra which you have written, I am Vadvad Vagavadini Swaha, that was given to me by a teacher of mine years like when I was a school student. And I don't know how. I recalled it today and I started my puja with this mantra, and it's feeling like something, yes, it was meant for me.
you have such beautiful eyes, madam. Usually I get very
Sir,
upset when somebody interrupts me.
I'm so sorry.
No, but your eyes had karuna and love, compassion. Difficult to find that in astrologers. Any which ways.
Thank
I
you, sir.
wish you had not spoken the mantra.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
Nice. That is the reason. Before this session, I was told not to give it, that I will be absorbing a lot of bad karma. I'll get destroyed. I know my time has come. It's okay. So, if you're facing loss of $1 million, might as well face loss of 2 million and start from scratch in next life. Any which ways. I want you all to understand the points given in that diagram. That you have to touch that point and repeat that once. Has everybody understood? So it is. So it is 8 times one circle. What is given in the diagram might be slight variation than what I do. All right, everybody? Okay. You need not do it if you don't believe in me. Don't do it. And I'm begging you, don't do it if you don't believe in me 100%. Because I'm absorbing your karma. Maybe. I do not. Okay? You can't use this mantra to make Saraswati Ma a whore. Don't prostitute it. Don't prostitute it. My master used to say before Disha ji interrupted me, my master used to say, most astrologers na माँ को है ना कोटे पे बिठा के आया. You can understand my knowledge. If I can learn from that man, what knowledge he must be having? And if he can say this statement that most of you all prostitute your mothers, why we say mother is Vidya, Ma Saraswati, Saraswati is Ma. Many people go into Dashama Vidya and this and that without realizing the pros and cons of it. The only thing in Kali Yuga is Bhakti Mark, fastest result. Or the big secret is in chapter 7, 8, Manohar Kand, Ananda Ramayana, written by Valmiki Rishi. Biggest secret. That is the thing given by Krishna to Yudhishthir even. You read it, buy that book, English, Hindi translation, both available, which is writing the name of Ram, which is 100 times more powerful than Nama Japa. Do not use astrology to increase your predictive power. माँ के दूध में ताकत है तो predict without mantras. Simple. If your mother's milk has the strength, if your soul has the strength, the rishi should line up to teach you astrology, is what I always say. Rishi should line up to teach you Jyotish. Right now, we're going to do this mantra. Everybody, you can close your eyes or you can keep it open. You have to beg Saraswati Ma to help you learn BPHS, to guide you to the Rishi's feet. You invite Parashar Rishi right now into your lives. When the negativity of your chakra, when the negativities in your chakras are gone, only then you have space for true Vidya to come in. Sun is the king of planet. Jyotish philosophers can tell you everything. All the philosophies in the world, you'll realize nobody has understood why Sun is the king of planets. You'll realize this probably 20, 30, 40 years from now. Only when you have very deep reverence to the rishis. You'll see the rest of the people are only philosophers, creative thinkers, okay, and forced creativists. You're going to recite this mantra and ask Parashar Rishi, Ma Saraswati, to request Parashar Rishi to come in their lives. Please don't share this mantra to anybody. Even in my private classes, I haven't shared this. Why? Because it has one thing that you can't misuse it. You can't misuse it for fame and money. And the day you feel happy regarding a prediction, that means the blessings are going away. The day you feel that you gave some direction to somebody, please stop smoking, and he stopped smoking, he came to you and told you. So then if you feel happy, that means the blessings of God are there. Are you all understanding what I'm saying? शादी का तारीख कोई कुत्ता भी predict कर सकता है. Donald Trump or Modi will win. I always ask my maid. He or she has always been right from 2006. You owe money to a woman from previous life. Seeing that and telling that person, okay, तेरे को लूट रहा है ना, लूटने दे. If he or she is stealing, you tell her, take it. It's okay, take it. That somebody needs to teach you. You need to tell that to your clients. Jupiter in 6, 8, 12 houses, any planet in 6, 8, 12 houses are your sins from previous life. Are your sins. Is what you owe. Sun in 6th house, Prashna Marga, chapter 15 says that. Curse of father, you owe to father or authorities. Jupiter 6, 8, 12, the mistake you've done in previous life, you do it again in this life, but you'll still justify it. Still justified. That's the idiot of a mind. We justify our sins. Understanding what one single graha is doing sitting in a particular house, one lifetime, 10,000 lifetimes are not enough. I'm telling you something. I've learned, I've been so fortunate. I feel I'm misused sometimes. I've not taken the essence. What I've learned from such rare people, I feel so much of love for them that they called me and they said, come, I'll give this Vidya only to you. You're the only person. So many people. Hanuman Dasji, then that guy from Trichur. You name it. I've reached Dattatreya temple, Narsimha Wadi. I've reached, I stepped into it, a call comes to a friend. Ask that person who's next to you, tell him to come right now. I want to give him Diksha. I had people who raised their hand and from their hand, from air, silver gada of Hanuman, they have given. It's still with. I've seen fire coming. I'm sitting in a room, no havan happening. Just me and four people including, we were meditating. Fire coming and flying right in front of us. I've been very fortunate. I don't talk about it. I don't talk about these things. But this is one thing I want to tell you. You want to learn what in 10,000 years of Jyotish, nobody has learned. The path of purity is there, and trust me, you will be tempted. You will go. You will end up like that rascal situationship and all that red label. Where is he? You will end up. Come back. It's like life will always bog you down. Life will bog you. It's how you get up. It's how you get it. Through your gods, through your gurus. So let's do that mantra right now. invite Ma Saraswati, to invite Parasharish, who's like, to help us all through collective karma of everybody present here. We all will recite mentally Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra till we finish it. And may the hidden shlokas of Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, which is missing, those 6 chapters, let that be revealed. May the secrets of all your shlokas, may it come to us either as thought or in dream form. We will try our level best to maintain the purity. Ma Saraswati, please accept this mantra. And may it not be a binding mantra, but a mantra with love to ask for your divine blessings. May knowledge illuminate me and my family and all the people who come. Thank you. Amen. Thank you, Chalisa. Anyone has a feedback, you can put it in the chat box. Can you all hear me? I'm exhausted. Please keep on adding people. They are waiting in the line. Okay, open your BPHS now, everybody. Please understand this BPHS. I'll share it on the screen also if you don't have. Okay. I hope everybody has Brihad Parashara Hoga Shastra. Anybody who does not have in front of me? Yeah, you want that pain comes. That pain comes when the energy is coming. There are goosebumps throughout the body, very powerful mantra. Yes, it is. Upper part of my head is paining, yes. Feeling unable to express, feeling cool and calm. Thanks, Rajesh. Making spine and neck throw back, made me cry, still feeling a sense of loss. You are blessed, Jedi, you are blessed. You are blessed. I request everybody, tears are flowing, Siddesh. That means you're a pure soul, sorry. Eyes heavy, sir, Ruchi, very good. Everybody can give their feedback. I'm happy to see this feedback. Panikar, amazing experience, heavy eyes, feeling blessed to be chosen for this subject. Deepak Tiwari, feeling very emotional. Madhushri, heavy feeling in the back of the head. Let it stay. Feeling high vibration around third eye chakra. Very good, Pun. Actually, tears are coming down. Don't know why. I would suggest everybody, whoever is feeling it, don't let it go. Let's not force BPHS reading right now. Stay with that energy. Even I don't want to start BPHS now. The energy is very strong in me. Stay with that energy. The energy is flowing right now. Let it be. Let it come. Let it come. Just pray for the purest of blessings. It's like you're telling a woman, I want you. You're telling the man you want to marry, I want you, not your money, not your property. I don't want your beauty. You're telling the woman, I want your love. I don't want anything. The money you'll bring in, the good luck you'll bring in. No, I just want you, your love. It's like telling Krishna, telling Shiva, just give me one hug in this life. We are praying to God for money. That's the most idiotic reasons you can pray to. How many of us, I always say, how many of us have prayed to God? One hug, just one hug. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I know many people don't like me for my strange views. One hug. Which stotra says, millions of stotras and mantras in this world have been written. Show me that stotra that can guarantee one hug from Rama, one hug from Shiva, one hug from Krishna. If anybody of you has an answer for this, I would love to hear it. Specific stotra, specific mantra. Are you all understanding what I'm saying, sir? Hard. Jadoo ki jhappi. Am I making sense? Yes or no? You all can unmute yourself and say it.
Yes,
Have
sir.
you understood?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suddenly
Yes,
got,
sir.
suddenly got goosebumps and started feeling
Yes, sir.
so cold.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir,
You
I
all
love you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You all understand. It is the same thing I did to Lavanya many months back. Do you all remember Lavanya from
Yes, sir.
Canada?
Yes, sir. You made a predict. Yes, sir.
One should not show off one's this thing. You just have to tell the Rishi, please, I beg you, let her and everybody see the power of Jyotish. All right, we'll start with BPHS. We'll start first with the content. I'm sharing the screen now.
Please check your message box, sir.
Sorry. Okay.
Please once check your message.
Yes. Very nice, Raj. Very nice. I'm sharing something what Rajesh has shared. No, I can't share. In this, you'll have to share it. I'll change the settings of the group. Now you can share that. Rajat Bharadwaj says, never felt so calm before. Rita Dholakya, too blessed and calm. Amit Jain, feeling blessed. Minu Rathi, thank you so much, sir. Dr. Veena Sharma, feeling highly blessed to learn from you for the first time the preciousness of studying and learning and the role of Lord Bal Ganesh and Saraswati. So much. So thanks. I love you, Dr. Veena. Meenakshi Tiwari, myself, sir, daily ahead ma. So nice of you. Can I see your face, Meena Tiwari? I want to see your eyes actually. Can you say hello? Am I no longer the host?
You are, sir.
Why can't I see Meena Tiwari? Are you there? Everybody's cameras on. Ishwari Mangai. You want to send a message to everybody to keep their cameras on.
Just
Vikas Dubey, vibrations in ears. Heavy head with vibrations in third eye. Very good. Suparna Banerjee, I'm trembling and feeling blank in heart. Very good. Feeling third, Shaili Tripathi, feeling heavy third eye area and upper spine 1 point. Gratitude. Thank you, sir. I love you. I love you, Shaili Tripathi ji. Divakar, I highly blessed for this. Ayya, highly blessed for this session. Divakar, you will one day translate a book, by the way. Archita Anil Nagvekar. I had tears watching you, sir. It happens many times when I hear you. Thank you so much, Archita. Many people feel the same. Love you. Meenu, Vibargo.
Atma Namaste, sir.
Sorry. Haan,
Atma
Meenakshi.
Namaste.
Let me see you properly. Nice to see.
Thank you, sir.
So this is a conversation between his student Maitreya and Parashar Rishi. Let us first understand the greatness of Parashar Rishi. His lineage is very high. At many places he says, this is what I learned from Brahma. Thank you, Vinarana. Are you all understanding, everybody? At many places he says also, he refers to other rishis. In the very first chapter, he says, Jyotish is so subtle. I should not ideally be talking about the commentary because throughout this we'll have no commentary, no discussion on how to use a shloka. Our first is just to get an overview. But let us understand the greatness of Parashar. He says that the even great Vashishta Rishi And Brihaspati cannot fathom the movement of planets. It is so subtle. How many of you have not heard of this sloka? Can you all raise your hands? There is a Zoom option for raising hands. I keep on repeating this shloka, so many of you would have read it. Arpan, my dear friend, can I request you to sit? So many of you have not read or heard of this shloka. That means even the great Vashishta or Brihaspati cannot fathom this. Please understand, Saptarishis, Mother Ma Parvati would give them the shloka, the chart. Some would say this person will marry, some Rishi will say this person cannot marry. So, what is the meaning of it? That the Rishis also cannot predict. Astrology is so subtle. Are you all understanding? So, for heaven's sake, from today, take a Sankalpa. The best way to drive Mother Saraswati away, the best way to remove the blessings of all your mantras is to criticize other astrologers. Write this down, golden letters. 4 धाम करने के बाद ये मिलता है पुण्य.
Sir, please repeat.
Do not criticize other astrologers' predictions. You can voice an opinion that, hey, yes, this Jyotish ultimately wanted to sell me a puja or a gemstone. Are you all understanding? I have a question to ask you. I'm sorry I'm taking time, but if you don't have the base, reading BPHS is useless for you. Did any of you, lower your hands, raise your hands, did any of you ever get a wrong prediction in your life? I got millions of wrong prediction by the greatest of astrologers. Top 100 astrologers, I got wrong predictions. How many people have raised hands? Can somebody count? Rest of the people have not raised hands. That means they are very fortunate, I feel. Nobody got wrong predictions.
Sir, we never asked for prediction. I didn't go for astrology.
Okay. Let us hear the opinions of others also. So only 56, 60 people got wrong predictions. What is the meaning of it? Either people are telling a lie here, or this 170 rest of the people are too blessed in life, or your heart chakra is not open, you feel you are too great to raise your hand.
Sir, I never got consulted any astrologer.
That's okay. I only asked people who got a consultation. That's okay, no problem. You're lucky, you're
Sir,
happy.
I had such experience.
Who's speaking?
Sir, Madhushri.
I can see you. Bolo.
I was consulting a person who had question about his life partner, and I told everything wrong. Just opposite I predicted.
No, I'm saying my question, I hope it was crystal clear. I said, did any of you receive a wrong prediction? उसी के बारे में बात करो, बाकी और कोई बात मत करें.
Sir, this is.
I have received a give permission to speak. Everybody, can raise your hands. And those who don't want to speak, if your hands are still raised, lower it so that others get a chance to speak. Others get a chance to speak.
Sir,
Okay.
this is Sandeep.
Sandeep किधर है? Sandeep, I can't allow, because others have to lower their hands so that I get to you. because they've been waiting. Yes, Sunil, quickly.
Yeah. So I have been getting a lot of wrong predictions since 1998, and
That's okay.
but a lot of good one as well. But yes,
That's
I did
that's
get it.
that's the only thing. 80 people have raised hands. My question is, for example, my sixth lord of diseases is in Satabisha Nakshatra. Satabisha Nakshatra says 100 physicians. At any given point of time, in my house, I have medicines from 8 different doctors. Are you all understanding the stupidity, the idiot thing that I'm doing? How come my karma is not so good that I don't get the right doctor? How come my karma is not so good that I get the right guru or the right astrologer to guide me? Just think for like this for 2 seconds. मैंने बहुत बड़ी बात बोली है. I'm sorry, I'm hitting the nail on its head. You may not like me, but I would like to question my own self, my own integrity. I visited the rarest of temples. None of you can even do it. Shankaracharya, the Mahaperiyar from south, who was considered Lord Shiva himself, those who are from south would know it. He is written 2 particular pilgrimages. People from USA plan it to the T for 1 full year, yet they can't complete those pilgrimages. I have completed it 4 times. People with me who took me, they said, sir, we ourselves have failed 6-7 times this particular pilgrimage. We tried it. So I could do it. It's of Lord Shiva pilgrimage only in Tamil Nadu, whatever. The question is, how the hell did I get a wrong prediction? How the hell did I find YouTube astrologers, okay, who are finally thieves? The question is very simple. Why my marriage life is failure, why my career is failure, why my education is a failure, why my Jyotish knowledge is a failure? All of us need to ask us this question. How it is not so perfect? How is it that I'm taking Sanjivini Bhuti and it's not affecting me the way it should affect? Because somewhere down the line, we do not have enough good karma. Are you all getting what I'm saying? If I had enough good karma, I would have been born to Donald Trump, Narendra Modi, Ambani, okay, George Soros, Elon Musk. Am I right or no? Okay. In the chat box, please don't get into stupid discussions. I'll just disengage it.
Sir, can we just disable chat?
I just did that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's on what you're learning from me. If you don't want to learn from me, you're free to go, everybody. Let us increase from today our blessings, our purity towards the subject. Got it, everybody? Everybody with me? Okay. When you reach a certain level, if your prayers, if the daily mantras, if your daily pujas are pure enough, good enough now, let me tell you, you will not need an astrologer. Are you all understanding what I'm saying? And if you want, you can clap about this statement. You will not need an astrologer. If your guru is good enough, if your astrologer is good enough, the last book of astrology says one thing very clearly. He says you only require an astrologer once to guide you on your karma. After that, you don't require an astrological reading. So after any astrological reading, whether you've taken it from me or from anybody else in the world, if you require an astrological reading, it is not needed. That means, oh, guru mein dam nahi hai. That guru, that teacher, that astrologer does not have strength. Anyways, let's start with this thing. Let us understand the greatness of Parashar Rishi. Parashar Rishi looked at the sky and said, this is the time Narayana is supposed to take an avatar. Are you all understanding his greatness? They looked at this and said, Abhi to Vishnu niche aane ka. Vishnu is supposed to come now. He's supposed to take birth. Are you getting it, everyone? Do you all know the rest of the story after that? Lower your hands, and those who do not know, only those people raise hands, then we can not waste time. Siddesh, please drink some water. So then he tells the boatman that I want to marry your daughter. He is traveling on a boat. He said, I want to marry your daughter. Okay. I want to marry your daughter. So that whatever, then the ritual is done. He has intercourse with a fisher. And Ved Vyas is born. I hope you all realize Ved Vyas is a rishi and the greatness that he has done for us. Segregated the Vedas. His student was Gemini Rishi. Okay. And they have the Gemini Sutras, etc. and all that. So you understand his greatness. Yet when you read Saptarishi Nadi, you will read somewhere that he, like the other rishis, are in the same boat. Marriage happening, not happening. Are you getting it? And let us understand, without Nadi Amsa, predictions are useless. We can never in this life learn Nadi Amsa. Nobody can. Even K.N. Rao has written that. So we are still need the grace of our gods. So let us understand this great Rishi and learn this thing. Somebody has sent me this. Do not go for pirated books. Always buy the book first. And if you are like in my place, then you buy the book, donate it. Okay. And you can have an online version so that I can understand. Please read all this. I can understand this problem happening, people living in cities. Has everybody read it? Okay. Many people have come in late. Nishant. Nishant Mishra. Nishant Mishra. First and foremost, your cameras are off. Everybody. Those who are still feeling the tingling sensation, please drink water. Okay, anybody has any question? Natasha Singh, Archita, Deepak Tiwari, Arpita, Punita Ahuja. Your answer still this, because once we start the Parayan, we cannot stop the Parayan. Parayan means the recitation, everything. And those who all want to come forward in reading this, please write a message now to Ruchi ji, to the co-hosts. They will, that you can be a part of this Parayan. And I hope people know, everybody reading it in the mind together creates 1,000 times more effect. Are you all understanding? Yes or no? You all can unmute yourself and realize nobody has done this thing. Mars recitation.
Yes.
Mars recitation of reading a Rishi's work. We are multiplying it 1,000 times. Of course, everybody knows the secret. Okay. Yes, Arpita, Deepak Tiwari, quickly, you can, if you still have a question. Yeah.
Sir,
Please,
जब आपने
Deepak.
start किया, yes sir. When we started the seminar, webinar, then I have got some insights. Then it is very useful for us, and I am following for a long time. Then I am very grateful. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Most welcome. Okay. Now, any doubts? What we're gonna do? Okay. Thank you so much, Vikas. Okay. Hirani. Why are we going on Tampatra and this thing? Please sit in front of a candle. Those who have different thoughts. And please, whenever you're reciting mantras, okay, now, especially the Saraswati mantra that I have given, please remember, try to do it without recitation, without moving your tongue. That's the next stage. You have to take the tongue and put it in the tip of up here. Okay, 3:15 a.m. Today I got up on my own at 3 o'clock, 3:15 I was doing it. Every day, I get up at 3 o'clock. Every day. Are you understanding? Don't even think for 1 second that mantras can give you power. Please. It is your karma which is the highest. If not, then you have not understood the saransh of Gita. You haven't understood Lord Krishna. Are you all understanding what I'm saying? Abhishek, Siddesh, Niru.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is just an aid that you don't go away from your path. Are you understanding? Kabhi Jyotish pada, sometimes you read Jyotish, you left Jyotish, read Jyotish, left Jyotish. No. Are you all understanding?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts, any question, quickly.
सर
Abhishek,
मेरा खाली एक क्वेश्चन है
if I don't answer your question, how will we proceed?
सर मेरा हिंदी वर्षन है मेरे पास चौखंबा का
Read in any language. God understands all language. Sanskrit is not needed. How many of you know Sanskrit? Many of you do not know Sanskrit. None of the gurus know Sanskrit. Have you seen any of the top 5 astrologers recite a shloka in Sanskrit?
No,
You
sir.
haven't. Yeah, but still they can predict. No. I go to South. I ask somebody, can you teach me astrology? He said, you don't know Sanskrit. Go away. Just now he told me, get lost. Without Sanskrit, no way. 15 books are by hearted. That is the real parampara. Rest is all digital marketing parampara. But doesn't mean you can't learn. Read in any language. Any language. All of you have to read it now. Are you getting it? Deepak, your hand is raised. Any questions?
Sir, I have this Girish Chand Sharma book.
Any version is fine. Right now, we are only looking at the beauty of Katrina Kaif. We are not doing a blood test on her.
Okay.
Any version is fine. Chalo, let's start. Let me just check the chair. Somebody just cast a prashna right now, quickly. No, Ruchiji, no, wait, everybody. I'm just sending it. Please keep your cameras on. Mantra cannot be given again. Huh? I really mean it. Don't even bother to write messages to me. Next time when we do it, we'll share it again. Chalo, Jerome, did you get it? Just tell me, everybody. Priyanka. Kya baba? What do you want once more? You have to tell me also that now. What do you want once more? Priyanka Kankani ji, please tell me what do you want once more. Either come on camera, say it, and just again you're replying only G sir. But what do you want once more? You tell me now.
Sir, we have Jupiter in Lagna right now.
Sun Mercury in 9th house.
Also, Hora Lord is also Jupiter. I think this is a good time to start with the reading.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay, one second. Last part means what? Priyanka, what part did you miss? I think you come on camera and tell now. So you're saying network was the issue. You're still not telling me what you want. ऐसा तो गलत बात है यार, बच्चे की जान ले रहे हैं आप. Priyanka, why can't you be on camera and ask or write it down here? Anyway, you all can access the YouTube. This is live on YouTube. You all can go through the recordings again. Okay. If you miss some part, shall we start now? युवान किसी का कैमरा ऑफ है क्या?
सर
हाँ,
बहुत लोगों का
लोगों
कैमरा
का
ऑफ है.
बहुत लोगों का कैमरा ऑफ है.
तो सब लोग को शांति बोल दीजिए. चलो.
सर दो अभिषेक है, देख के मेरे को रिमूव मत कर दीजिएगा प्लीज.
No, we will see. We will see.
We'll start with the readings and please don't interrupt me now. I get very angry. Please remember, whenever you're reading a book, don't miss it from the first page. Especially the introduction, preface, everything needs to be read. I'm not reading it, but this is the most important thing. Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Atha Briha Rashara Horashastu. I prostrate before the lotus feet of Lord Vigneshwara, the offspring of Uma, the cause of destruction of sorrow, who is served by Bhutaganas, the five great elements of the universe, etc., who has the face of a tusker and who consumes the essence of Kapitatha and Jambu fruits. The creation, chapter 1. Srishti Krama Kathanadhyaya. Chapter 1 to 4, Shloka 1 to 4. Offering his obeisance to all-knowing sage Parashara, and with folded hands, Maitreya said, O Venerable, astrology, the supreme limb of the Vedas, has three divisions, namely Hora, Ganita, and Samhita. Among the said three divisions, Hora or genethliac part of astrology is still more excellent. I desire to know of its glorious aspects from you. Be pleased to tell me how this universe is created. How does it end? What is the relationship of the animals born on this earth with the heavenly bodies? Please speak elaborately. Just think on this for 2 minutes. I hope you all have put flowers on your Brihad Parashara Hora Shastra. I do it every day to a lot of my books. The next shloka. Shloka number 5 to 8. Parashara answered, O Brahmin, your query has an auspicious purpose in it for the welfare of the universe. Praying Lord Brahma and Sri Saraswati, his power and the sun god, the leader of the planets and the cause of creation, I shall proceed to narrate to you the science of astrology as heard through Lord Brahma. Only good will follow the teaching of this science to the students who are peacefully disposed. Very importantly, who honor the preceptors and elders, most important, who speak only truth and who are God fearing. Do you want to be good at astrology? Avoid your phones and avoid your gossips. Big secret. And avoid the wrong kind of people. Woeful forever, doubtlessly, will it be to impart knowledge of this science to an unwilling student, to a heterodox and to a crafty person. Very, very important point he has given. Somewhere he says downfall happens when you impart this knowledge to the wrong kind of students. Shloka number 9 to 12. Sri Vishnu, who is the Lord who has undefiled spirit, who is endowed with the three gunas, although he transcends the grip of gunas, who is the author of this universe, who is glorious, who is the cause and is endowed with valor, has no beginning. He authored the universe and administers it with a quarter of his power. The other 3/4 of him, filled with nectar, are knowable to only the philosophers of maturity. The principal evolver, who is both perceptible and imperceptible, is Vasudeva. The imperceptible part of the Lord is endowed with dual powers, while the perceptible with triple powers. Yuvan, please monitor the YouTube and post the link of this Zoom link to join us in the YouTube chat box.
Sure, sir.
Shloka 13 to 15, you can close your eyes and also listen to this. Those who can concentrate and who have the ability to concentrate. The three powers are Sri Shakti, Mother Lakshmi with Sattva Guna, Bhu Shakti, Mother Earth with Rajaguna, and Neela Shakti with Tamoguna. Apart from the three, the fourth kind of Vishnu, influenced by Sri Shakti and Bhu Shakti, assumes the power of Sankarshana with Tamoguna, of Pradyumna with Rajoguna, and Aniruddha with Sattvaguna. Very difficult slok to this understand. Spend some time on it. My request, please keep on consuming water. Do not remove Hinasha, she's on the road. Nishant Mishra on the road. Because of those few who can keep their cameras on, yet out of circumstances and arrogance, others have to suffer. It's okay. Chalo, let everybody stay now. We can't also become arrogant. Devank, you heard me?
Yes, sir.
It's a very difficult slope. It shows the next slok is Mahatattva, Ahankara, and Ahankara Murti Brahma are born from Samkarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha respectively. All these three forms are endowed with all the three gunas, with predominance of the guna due to their origin. Some of the old students may remember, I'll just repeat it to the new. Even if you do not understand Sanskrit, the physical book right now, please move your fingers like this. Can everybody see me? Move your fingers like this on the shloka as I read. It's very important. It's a big secret, I'm telling you. Big secret. You have to move your fingers. Anand Iyer, don't remove him. Don't remove anybody. Please. Is of three classes, that is with sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic dispositions. What a beautiful statement. Usually we say no, that ahamkara, ego, is wrong. But here the Rishi gives ahamkara is of three classes: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic disposition. Divine class, sensory organs, and the five primordial compounds, earth, air, etc., are respectively from the said three ahamkaras. Lord Vishnu, coupled with Sri Shakti, rules over the three worlds. Coupled with Bhu Shakti, he is Brahma causing the universe. Coupled with Nila Shakti, he is Shiva destroying the universe. Are you all understanding this, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Such a beautiful secret is revealed here. Such a beautiful secret. Let's go to the next. The Lord is in all beings, and the entire universe is in him. All beings contain both Jivatma and Paramatma Amshas. Amshas you can take as right now as particles. Some have predominance of the former, while yet some have the latter in predominance. Paramatmamsa is predominant in the grahas, namely sun, etc. And Brahma, Shiva, and others, their powers or consorts too have predominance of Paramatmamsa. Others have more of Jivatmamsa. Foreigners can refer to other editions where it is more clearly explained. Chapter 2, Great Incarnations of the Lord. Maitreya. O sage, are the incarnations of Vishnu, namely Sri Rama, Sri Krishna, etc., endowed with Jimamsa. Parashar Rishi says, O Brahman, the four incarnations, namely Rama, Krishna, Narsimha, and Vara, are wholly with Paramatmamsa. The other incarnations than these, out of the 10, have in them Jivamsa. Please note Ram, Krishna, Narsimha, and Varaha. Many people ignore Varaha. With Varaha, you get great knowledge. Some in the tradition, when they want to do Rig Veda, they pray to Varaha. The unborn Lord has many incarnations. He has incarnated as the planets to bestow on the living beings the results due to their karmas. He is Janardana. He assumed the auspicious form of grahas to destroy the demons and sustain the divine beings. Very important shloka. I wish I could give commentary on this, but we'll not be able to finish BPHS in 1 week or 24 hours. Very important, note this down. From the sun god, the incarnation of Rama, from the moon, that of Krishna, from Mars, that of Narsimha, from Mercury, that of Buddha, from Jupiter, that of Vamana, from Venus, that of Parshurama, from Saturn, that of Kurma, from
तू देख ले हाँ अब इन्हें करके ज्यादा बकवास कम कर फिर बाद में फोन
Can you please remove them, Yogang?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I will do.
श्लोक के बीच में बात करता है. From Rahu, that of Varaha, and from Ketu, that of Meena, occurred. All other incarnations than these also are through the grahas. Very important shloka. The beings with more Paramat Mamsa are called divine beings. Quickly, without deviating, this is a very important shloka for the remedies. You need not become a Hindu to understand astrology, which is God's way of functioning, of how he functions. The next shloka is the most important shloka, and I am so happy that it has not been removed from this book. The end of the shloka. The beings with more jivatmamsa are mortal. The high degree of Paramatmamsa from the grahas, namely sun, did incarnate as Rama, Krishna, etc. After completing the mission, the Paramatmamsas of the respective grahas again merge the grahas into the grahas, in the respective grahas. The Jivatma portions from the grahas take birth as human beings and live their lives according to their karmas and again merge in the grahas. Such an important shloka, I'll repeat. The Jivatma portions from the grahas take birth as human beings and live their lives according to their karmas, again merge in the grahas. So don't please curse the grahas. Shani, you're causing me this because you are actually Shani. Don't blame Shani is giving me this, Shani is giving me that. Instead of blaming time, you can't blame yourself. That is double dichotomy. I hope you will understand the greatness of this shloka. We again merge back in the grahas. And at the time of great destruction, the grahas as well merge in Lord Vishnu. One who knows of all these will become versed in the knowledge of past, present, and future. Without a knowledge of astrology, these cannot be learned. Now comes the big secret. Hence, everyone should have a knowledge of astrology, particularly the Brahmin. Most important part. One who devoid of astrological knowledge blames the science will go to the hell called Raurava and will be reborn blind. For Parashar Rishi to write a shloka like this, please understand. We'll take a quick break. Just meditate on this. Anjum Moel, camera on, please. Everybody camera. This shloka says everybody can learn. But if you are a Brahmin, you are supposed to learn. Please learn it, is what the Rishi is telling. And if you blame astrology, you'll be going to a hell called Raurava and will be reborn blind. See here what Parashar Rishi is telling. Everyone should have a knowledge of astrology, particularly the Brahmin. Please understand, once you are learning Shastra, you are actually a Brahmin. That is what many people say, and because it's as per your karma. I hope the first two chapters will have quick breaks after first two chapters. Read, drink water, drink water, drink water. And you can tell that water to teach you BPHS. I hope everybody is getting, some of you might be reading this BPHS for the first time, these two chapters. Be able to appreciate it. Veena ji, Neha Narayan, Dr. Ramakrishna, Shekhar, everybody. We will cameras on everybody. Bhavna, camera on, please. Shaili Tripathi, I can't see you. Now I can. Vikas Shah, I can't see you. Sure, we can have a break of 5 minutes. Okay, no problem. For making tea, no problem. And for heaven's sake, please don't say somebody's going to eat pizza now. My God, so many people's cameras are off. So many people's cameras are off.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I am not feeling well. That's why I kept my camera off.
No problem. When I am having fever,
Hmm.
and I had to go to the doctor and put needles all over my body again. No problem.
Can I say something?
Yes,
Anil,
Mr. Gathani.
Anil Gathani.
Yes, Mr. Gathani.
Yeah. In this, we have observed that 4 avatars are Paramatma: Ram, Krishna, Varaha, and Narsimha. Rest all 6. Does that mean rest all 6 in them Jivamsha is more?
Yes. That's what the shloka implies.
That's what is.
But usually people only take Rama and Krishna as the main. But people do not know that Narsimha and Vara also have the full this thing. So that's the beauty of the shloka.
Thank you.
I hope people. Nera. Thank Mr. Gathani, thank you for your lovely email. Made my, when you're in pain, you love to see all these kind of emails. Of course, every woman wants to be told she's beautiful. Every man wants to be told his answer. But especially when you're feeling pain, you love such emails. Thank you. Yes, Neha.
Sir, I would like to understand better the meaning of Jivatma and Paramatmanas so that I can understand those attributes and link. If anybody is Sanskrit student.
No. What I would say, everybody, very good question you have raised, Neha. Why am I seeing you after such a long time?
Sir, I was away traveling and had marriages in home, so I have a lot of to catch up.
We need to marry only once. Why are we doing so many marriages?
Sir, responsibility.
It's okay. I'm joking, So, anyways, everybody, I'll just repeat because you might be late, Neha. We are only doing a Parayan of BPHS. Understanding BPHS would be some other sessions. And the shloka that you're asking is a very tough shloka. Only a realized soul can give commentary on it, like Shankaracharyas and all that. Okay. So, shloka 13. Okay. Let's take.
So can I say something?
Haji.
The lady before asked the question. So the Jeev Atma may be all our karmas in it, while the Paramatma is the purer soul related to godliness.
And yes, that's what it says. And if I'm not wrong, the shloka says that we are all incarnations or grahas. Incarnation, I don't know what's the right way. We are born out of the grahas. Okay. And we merge back into the grahas. And in Hinduism, there is another thing. We are all in the part of the body of Lord Vishnu. I can be wrong here. Okay. Anyways, let's not get diverted. Quickly, Disha Grover.
Sir, the same shloka 5 to 7. I could not understand about Rahu from Vara and Ketu from Meena.
Okay, you just take it like.
Okay, sir.
Can I give answer, sir? केतु एक्चुअली जो मीन है दैट इज ओनली टेल एक्चुअली जो फिश है बायोलॉजिकली दैट इज ओनली टेल तो मे बी बिकॉज ऑफ दैट केतु को फिशेस से एसोसिएट किया गया
जी
Sir, may I ask another thing, sir? The same shloka?
This is a sorry. Yours is the last question, but this is for everybody else, this is a parayan. We are not understanding the shloka. We are only feeling the shloka. Then we will get into a discussion. Yes, please ask.
I again in the similar shloka, I could not understand the planet Venus being associated with Parshuram, Lord Parshuram.
Only God can answer.
Parashrama is born from Bhargava clan.
और उनमें इक्वालिटी का वो था, वो गुस्सा भी करते थे और नॉलेज भी पूरी थी, इसीलिए शायद उस चीज का अहंकार भी था उनमें.
Okay. Can we stick to English, please? We have some South Indians and foreigners here. Quickly, okay. The way Shastra is learned is crystal clear, but most of us do not know it. First is the reading of the text. Second is the by-hearting of the text. Third is the teaching from the Guru. Fourth is the discussion with the Guru. Fifth is the discussion from the masters. Unfortunately, we miss all the steps because we are all not born in a parampara. So let us understand this and let us not skip the queue. We are all in baby steps right now. Okay. Somebody will say why sun is Lord Rama and why it is not Shiva. No problem ho gaya. As I tell people, most of the theories you find in books and YouTube is only a creative mind. Somebody who is creative. Which is the Karaka of Jupiter? Children, you'll say Jupiter, correct? I say it is Sun. Because in Bhrigu astrology it is Sun. Nobody knows that. Are you all understanding? You go to some other astrology, Nadi, Bhrigunandi Nadi, you'll get different variation. Don't worry about it. Let us first understand what the Rishi has read. Alright, let's now not have discussions. Let us feel I'm giving gap. I hope you all appreciate I'm giving gap between two shlokas. Everybody with me? Dipti, Rekha, Tihari, Jignesh, Nishant.
Yes, sir.
Jeet. Please keep on drinking water. I'm telling you. On purpose, I'm telling you. Chalo. So that you can chew the shloka little bit. Don't try to chew too much. Now, very important chapter. Graha Guna Swarupadhyay. The planetary characteristics and description. Please don't mind my English pronunciation or my Sanskrit. Both are flawed. Don't concentrate on me, concentrate on the shloka. Maitra, Shloka 1. O sage, you have affectionately explained about the planetary incarnations. Now kindly detail their characters and dispositions. Parashar Rishi says, O Brahman, listen to the account of placement of the heavenly bodies. Out of the many luminous bodies sighted in the skies, some are stars, yet some are planets. That is grahas. Those that have no movement are the nakshatras or asterisms. I'm just circling two words. Second is the key to decode fixed karma and agami karma, karma that you can change. Beings with more jivat mamsa. How I missed? If you don't understand the Sanskrit, still look at it line by line. Have patience. Don't be in a hurry. Those are called planets or grahas that move through the nakshatras in the zodiac. The said zodiac comprises Gaurav Kumar. Please don't do what you're doing.
Sorry, sir.
No problem, Gaurav. Very difficult to say sorry. So nice of you. Both are planets that move through the nakshatras in the zodiac. The said zodiac comprises of 27 astrons commencing from Ashwini. The same area is divided in 12 parts, equal to 12 rashis commencing from Aries. The names of the planets commence from the sun. The sign rising is known as Lagna or ascendant, based on the ascendant and the planets joining and departing from each other. The native's good and bad effects are deduced. This is something to think about. Mark my. Here the commentator Santanam says actually the sun has no motion. This is an apparent one. Commentary is very important. Please note down whenever you are reading a classic, you need to have the translation of all the commentators. Are you all understanding?
Sir, namaste, sir. Ruchika here. You want me to chant that in Sanskrit quickly? The entire shlokas?
Then it is 2-week course. This becomes 2-week course. I could have arranged for a Sanskrit person, but this is the intention of this is just to have a go through, not a deep study, as I said 4 or 5 times, So, but thank you so much for coming forward, Ruchi. I said thank you so much.
Honor is all mine, sir. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Let us concentrate on this and whether there is truth or not. But we'll come to it obviously when we go through detailed study. The details of stars be understood by general rules which I narrate to you about while I narrate to you about the effects of planets in science. See, this is a very important part. Why I say this? Here, Parashar she is diverting you to other works. Okay? Some people have said nakshatras don't exist. Some new people are writing on social media since a long time. Parasharishi has clearly said nakshatras you learn from other sources. The position of the planets for a given time be taken as per Drig Ganita. And with the help of Rashi durations applicable to the respective places, the ascendant and birth should be known. Now I tell you about the caste, descriptions and dispositions of the planets. Very important shloka that is now what follows is very important shloka that is often misunderstood. I'm trying to limit getting into commentary into a discussion because this thing is only for people who are not understanding the gamut of the science. Shloka number 10, names of planets. The names of the 9 planets respectively are the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Way to remember, this is a very important shloka, everybody. I just quickly want to deviate. The order of planets is very important because in many shlokas you will find they say only Sun, Moon, and these are the effects. Sun, Moon, 32, 34, 35, whatever they go. You don't come to know. So people have not stated this. We keep on adding people, they're waiting there in the queue. What is important to understand is it is a weekday order. Sunday, Surya, Monday, Moon. Are you understanding? This will help you in the other shlokas that are coming through. Done, everybody? Everybody
Yes,
with
sir.
me?
Yes, sir. Yes, very much.